welcome back to another talk on Social Diva. And today we are going to be talking about a fairly new taste that just came out. And we're going to be talking about the death of Gabby Petito. So, a little bit of a background on Gabby. So, Gabby is born in Blue Point, New York, and so there is not a lot of information on about her, on where she how her life is like. You'll be like any other kid, like raised in a good home, and so this case is intriguing because she disappeared late August of this year while she was on a van life across the US with her fiancé, Brian Christopher Laundrie. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. And Laundrie returned from Wyoming to Florida without Gabby on September 1st, and he is driving a white 2012 Ford Transit Connect van, and they do a lot of vlogs of it. I've not seen their videos, but seems to be happy on screen, but is showing a signs of it that is unhappy off screen. And his refusal to comment about her whereabouts led to concerns about her well-being. And it was fairly recently that on September 19th, so it's just 6 days ago, where her remains of, I don't like to say body because her remains were found in Bridgerton National Forest in Wyoming. And 2 days later, from September 19, a preliminary determination from an autopsy found that the manner of death was homicide. So, the mystery of death is still not out there yet. So there might, until this case is fully closed and the person, I say the person because well, a lot of people know that her fiancé is the one. They say that her fiancé is the one who did it, but I'm using the word person because I don't think he did it alone, and I think that someone else is doing all the dirty work so that he doesn't get his hands dirty. That's what I feel. So, a little story on how Gabby and Brian met. So, Gabby met her fiance Brian while they were attending Bayport Blue Point High School in Long Island in Suffolk County, New York. Petito graduated from high school in 2017 and they began dating March of 2019. They moved in together with Laundrie's parents in Northport, Florida, in Sarasota County that same year. To save money for their trip, Petito, the eldest of 6 siblings, worked in Florida as a pharmacy technician. Petito and Laundrie got engaged just fairly recently. They got engaged July of last year, And on June 17, 2021, they decided to go on a month cross-country van whaling trip. The couple documented their trip on Petito's YouTube account, Nomadic Static, as well as their Instagram account. And I will link both their accounts down in the description box below. And on August 12th, so this is like during their road trip, on August 12th, a witness called 911 claiming that the couple were fighting in front of the Moonflower Community Cooperative in Moab, Utah, and during the call, the witness told dispatcher that Laundrie slapped Petito. The two ran up and down the sidewalk, after which Laundrie hit Petito again, and then they drove off. In a statement written by the witness, he wrote that Petito and Laundrie were talking aggressively and that Petito was punching him in the arm. So, Brian still doesn't really explain why they were hitting each other. He still hasn't really given a proper statement about that. And he said it looked like Laundrie was trying to leave Petito and take her phone with him before Petito eventually climbed into the driver's seat, moved over into the passenger seat, and asked, "Why do you have to be so mean?" And then they drove off. And when the police responded, they forced a traffic stop on their van at the entrance of Arches National Park and found Petito crying heavily in the passenger seat, where she told officers she was struggling with personal issues. And the responding officer wrote in his report that at no point in my investigation did Gabrielle stop crying, breathing heavily, or compose a sentence without needing to wipe tears, wipe her nose, or rub her knees with her hands. So that's the thing that caught me off guard a little, because the officer really, despite that she says that she's in tears because of personal issues, if a witness already told you that, saying that I've seen this guy slapping this girl, and when you pull the van over and you see her crying, why didn't you just pull her out and then bring her back to the station, then and ask her to call her parents, because something is surely not right, if you understand what I'm saying. And now to the disappearance. And on August 24th of this year, according to staff, Petito stayed at the Fairfield by Marriott near Salt Lake City International Airport. Petito's mother said that her daughter had told her they were traveling from Salt Lake to Yellowstone National Park and last received a FaceTime call from her around August 24th, and Petito said she was in Grand Teton National Park in northwestern Wyoming. On August 25th, the final post was made from Petito's Instagram account, and photos in front of a butterfly mural outside the restaurant in Ogden, Utah. Text messages also continued to be sent from Petito's phone to her mother until August 30th, and on August 27th, so if you guys bear with me here, a text was sent to her mother that said, "Can you help Stan? I just keep getting his voicemails and missed calls." The text raised concerns for Petito's mother, who said Stan was her grandfather and that Petito never referred him to his first name. And the last message to be sent was August 30th, said no service in Yosemite. That is not true, because I have been to Yosemite Park before, and I certainly do receive like services, like handphone service there. And her mother expressed uncertainty about who sent these two messages. Laundrie returned to Florida with a van on September 1st without Petito, and on September 11th, Gabby's family reported her missing. So that is like a little bit concerning, saying despite that he returned on September 1st, wouldn't you expect a call, no matter how late or like how early in the morning, whether it's midnight or 1 a.m., wouldn't you receive a call from your daughter or a text from your daughter saying that I have reached home? And not receiving the text is a little bit suspicious, and not receiving a call from your kids after coming back from a trip, that's even more concerning. I'm not saying that the parents have anything to do with it, but it's a little concerning when you arrive from right, anyways, and then why wait 10 days before actually making a full police report instead of like the day after or the day itself?